Good morning. So this is the big one. Okay, listen. I know that you have a gift. I know that you're brave enough, and that's what I love about you, is your desire and dignity to the love of the fullest. I know that you're born in this life, in this time, not to suffer in your wounds, but to be able to transform them and inspire others. I know that you have a gift to inspire people, to help them guidance. And I know that world need your gift. And I know that you have your own wounds that's stopping you to live up your full potential life, to be in your free financial life, and your love relationship, and your healthy mindset and the clarity. I know to come to unite it to yourself, it's not possible to be alone. A few days ago, I opened up to the world with my so vulnerable video, and I said how I felt, and that was a surprise for me as well. And that was because I thought that I can overcome by myself. And I knew that I have a voice, and I inspire people and guide people and heal people and lead people for more than 22 years. And if you watch me long enough, if you follow, you know how much unrealistic achievement I could experience. I felt that my potential is much bigger, and I felt like if I'm not gonna accept my voice, if I'm not gonna accept my visibility, there's no point to live, because that the place that meant for me to lead and inspire, from that place, I was not there. I was somewhere in between, and there was a fears, and there was like panic attacks of being visible and be absolutely honest to myself, like what I'm afraid. So a few days ago, I come to Lisa. Lisa was one of my individual followers that come to me for unfolding. So in my idea for many, many years ago back, as you saw my video, you saw my wound was about, like, I was thinking that I'm the protector, that I don't have a right to ask for the help. And then it was covered up with the stronger foundation that one of the person that inspired me, he says, you don't have a right to ask help for someone who is younger, weaker, smaller. So it's kind of like, if you're adult, you cannot ask for the help. And this is like idea was so strongly in me, and somehow by my intuition I could feel that my come out of my fears would be when I go out of these lies. So maybe you know that in my very young age, my beginning of my career started, and it was like blooming of success, because I was helping very, very stable businessmen, founders, investor, politician leaders, the men who felt stable and grounded, and who was like, has so big masses to manage. And my success was that time I didn't understand like what I was giving them. I was giving them this safe space to come out of their fears when it was like a crisis or some shaky situation, some energy earthquake, when they didn't know the solution, and when they could not they know solution, but they need to come out of the fears. You know, when we in the fear, when our wound on the surface, we literally not able to see clear, and we need somebody next to us hold our hand and say, breathe, 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 breathe. I believe in you. You're not alone. And the moment when we get this support, when we understand that we're not one, we're not forgotten, and it's okay to feel safe, it's okay to admit, like, this time I don't know what to do, or this time I'm so afraid, or this, like, my wounds come out on the surface, I don't know what to do with it. So that time I was a younger girl, and I was like helping this stable, grounded man, and they were so grateful to me because they didn't feel embarrassed with me. They didn't feel that I'm judging them. They felt that they can share what they experience. So a few days ago, when my wound come on the surface, and I come to Lisa and I say to her, look, I'm experiencing this like severe panic attack, like I cannot breathe, like, and after I explain to her and tell her like what is it about, what I'm afraid, and I see that I have to go through this, and she asked me, what do you want to do? And for me, I could extend a little bit more. I could say like, okay, and now I understand what is it, so I will deal again by myself and things like this. Then I just breathe and say like, no, actually what I want to do, I want to go through this, and I want to be absolutely honest, naked, and truthful to you, and I want to ask help from you to support me. And for me, that it was like end of life and the beginning in the same time, as my fundamental fears was idea like I have to be strong and I have to do it by myself and I have to protect. So why I go that with Lisa, because Lisa was one of my followers that I was in a position that I was helping her, and then I come to her and I ask help from her. So for me it's like was liberation, and like what to expect, like if like, you know, explosion of emotion, and like that idea of that mentor who was saying like, you have no right to ask for help, who is younger, smaller, weaker. And this is like when I go through this, and Lisa said, just breathe, I believe in you, I hold your hand if you need it, do it. Oh my God, that was just literally a few days. And this morning I already wake up like full of power. I understand like I literally the master of my life, because I could go through that fear that was holding me. And when she says like, breathe, I believe in you, do it, just like I'm here to support. When I go through that fear, and everything was settled, and I could understand with what fear, paralyzing fear I was dealing, the fear of success, the fear of being visible, the fear of my voice, the fear of love, the fear of money, the fear of life, to be alive. And when I go through that, and I could see clear how I felt, that feeling was like nearly to clinical depression, and nearly to feeling of the suicidal mode. So that was not just come all of a sudden, that was suppressed within me. And that is suppressing in our lives, like that's what is actually stopping us to deliver to the world our voices, our gift, to inspire, to give the impact that actually that's the real reason why we born in this challenging time. But this is suppression of the suicidal mode, of the idea like no one needs me, I'm here alone, no one able to support me. That's the reason that we're not living up to the full potential. And I know this is not easy to do. I know this is scary. I know this is not a job of one person. That's why me and Lisa created this safe space, wealthy and spiritual community where we giving you space, where we holding your hands, where we believe in you, where we so vulnerable and honest that we help you to flip your scared, uncomfortable conversation into the flow, into the joy, into the freedom, into the love. This is our receiving. And the world is need your gift. The world is need to hear your voice. And there are people who scared even more than you. So we created this community with very affordable price. It's only €222, €222, one-time payment. And this is community like you stay there as long as you need, even the like whole life. We're gonna add on the technique that's gonna help you understand that your voice equal your love. Your voice is equal your health. Your voice equal your money. Your voice equal your success and impact and meaning and happy family. And our kids desperately looking at us and waiting when we're gonna be that inspirational example of uncompromised life, of honest life in our desire, and life of financial freedom, and free to express ourselves, and free to enjoy and laugh and dance and celebrate life. And if you know that you are chosen, please listen me. I knew from my beginning, from my childhood, that I have a gift, that I'm so spiritual, that I have healing ability, that I have in me sacred knowledge, that I carry on to the world. And then my idea was like, if I'm chosen, it means that my life have to be challenging and difficult. I'm here to tell you, and I guarantee you, that to be chosen, it's to mean that you have all the bonuses, all the support, all the guidance, all the tools, all the resources, all the opportunities, and all the souls are already here. We don't have to work hard for this. All we need to do is put ourselves on a map of life and say, I'm here. And for this, we have to free our voices. And me and Lisa, we create this space community where all uncomfortable, scary conversation gonna be flipped into the freedom, into the easy, into the receiving, into the joy, into the love. You know, so many women wanted to come to my individual unfolding, and they could not, only because they was afraid to their husband how they feeling. They was afraid to say that their soul crying for help, and the soul is dying, the soul is choking without living up full potential. And those ladies could not come because they didn't know how to ask for help, how to prioritize their feeling, how to say clearly that I'm so grateful that you supporting me and my kids, and I want you to know that my health of my soul is the same matter as my physical thought and it's not silliness, and it's not crazy. This is investment. This is investment in our life and my happiness and the happiness of all our family. So in this community, I'm gonna show you what we can do with our voice, how to surrender to love, to voice, to the receiving, to let go our resistance and actually be back home to our heart, to unite it with our truth. This is very safe space where we hold in your hand and support that we provide in you, we exchange in your support to us. With this payment, we made it very affordable, and I know for everyone affordable is different measure. But for majority, this amount is affordable, so we can take the third part of our income and invest in advertisement of this community, so it's gonna reach all over the world people who are more scary than me, who are more scary than you, who don't know that it's possible for ask for the help, that it's okay ask for the help, and it's okay to feel trusted to people again and to say how we feel, and it's okay to live life without compromise, without denial, without fight, without manipulation. So we need you to come to us, to support us, so we can multiply this community as multi-joyable place and safe place all over the world. And in exchange, we provide in you place where you finally liberate yourself from the idea, wounded idea, that you here alone, like no one needs you. We help you to liberate yourself from the depression, from idea of sadness, an idea that you will not gonna be able, and that you need to go for the compromising. Few days ago, I was an understanding of my voice. If I'm not gonna speak up from my voice, then no point to live, because my life was all about helping people more than 22 years of my life. I literally don't remember how long I'm doing this, because I'm doing this service for people all over the world. And few days ago, I understood if I'm not gonna live for myself like I truly wanted, in my true desire, in my love relationship, in my womanhood, and my naked truth, there's no point to live. Because according to the point of the service of the giver, I give like everything, and then I come to the point like, where is my life? And I understood like I able to live my life only when I so clear with my voice, and I so honest with my desire and my needs and what I want for me. Okay? So when I allow myself to give that self permission and support of my friend and my partner, I could understand that now I am actually in the service of people. So when we do the service, not for us and not for people, and when we do just for the money, just to survive, it's not a service, it's a torture, it's a preparation, yes, but this is so limited idea of being chosen. When we put really our desire on the priority, we understand that our honesty come out of the place of pleasing people and give us like real temperature, how I feel, if I'm happy, if I'm not happy. So basically our service, the best service, the best seller, like fame and worldwide recognition, it's coming only after we are unconditionally putting ourselves in a priority. And that's only possible when we are so clear with our voice. So this community, Naked and Honest Truth, is a safe space where we together, holding hands, and flip scary, uncomfortable conversation that we was afraid years and lives to look there and admit how we feel. We help you to take it out, transform into limitless possibility. Open your wings and inspire those who need to know your example. First of all, it's our own happiness. Second, it's our family. It's our kids. And then there's so many people in the world who are afraid more than us, who are broken more than us, who are scared more than us, who are uncompromising more than us. And if you know that you are chosen, if you have something special, we are here for you to help you to unlock your voice, to liberate your voice, to come out of your cocoon of the resistance, of the fighter, of the loneliness, of the sadness. You're not alone. And if you know anyone who needs this help, please share this video with them. Please say that we are here, created the space without judgment. Space where we, heart to heart, rebuild our faith, rebuild our trust, rebuild our community and support. Yesterday we did the healing in our community, surrender to our voice, surrender to our love. And for so many years, I went to official date. Oh my God, my intention was like to start a love relationship. And the moment we did that healing, I could see literally how it's unfolding for me. And soon enough, like in a few hours after our session, I got an invitation to go for the date. And it was just so smooth. And this morning I woke up with realization how to teach you let go idea of waiting. Like it's so invisible but feelable energy of waiting. Wait a moment, I will wait if it's meant to be. This is so not true. Waiting is just a result of that fear of success, fear of honesty, fear of visibility, fear of wealth, fear of financial freedom, fear of joy. And if you wonder why your finance is weak, why your health is weak, why you're so scared, why you feel alone, why you feel depression, that's because your voice is blocked, because you could not express how you feel, and you didn't have self-permission to prioritize your feeling and to say, like, this is my life. I am putting myself on my life. I take my full responsibility of my life, of the quality of my life, and I unlock my voice. So the moment you will do this, and when we help you to go through this tunnels, and you will see the clarity, you will see that you will see that to receive in life, it's very easy. All we need to do is just like to speak up, but not wait. Okay? The moment when we think like we have to wait, we stop in our flow. We put in resistance on our desire, and it's just not able to come to us. So this is idea of waiting was with me for so many years. That's why my life was like a roller coaster, and I'm so grateful for that experience, but I'm no longer interested in it. So if you are done with your roller coaster and you want smooth, joyful, like easy, and like bright colors of love, this is the safe place for you. So I'm asking you, who do you know? Who need help to unlock their voice? Who need help to feel our hands, that we hold hand to hand, heart to heart, and say that you're safe here? We're providing you guidance. And who do you know? Please share with them. And if it's you, just contact me or Lisa directly and say, I'm in, and I understand that my courage to say I am in for my life gonna be example for my kids, for my family, for my followers, for my clients, and that gonna give me self-permission to live life like I want to, like I love to, not that I need to. The world needs your gift. People are searching, and people are grateful to pay for your gift. Because the moment you will open up your voice, you will be able to tell them that you are the solution for their problem. You born here not to suffer yourself alone in the wounds, but to be able to transform them. Transform your wounds into limitless possibilities. And this is community, it's not a job of one person. To ask help, we can ask from the younger, from the smaller, from the weaker, from the woman, from the old, from the kids. We are all equal. We are all puzzle on one beautiful picture. Picture of joyful, wealthy, free life. Okay, so ask for the help, it's safe. And if you ask for the help in one door and they say to you no, it doesn't mean that asking for the help is bad. Be honest to you. If you need help, continue asking, and you will listen this video. If you ask for the help, if you pray for the help, if you intend to receive the help, if you intend to be on the bigger scale, definitely this video will gonna come to you, and it's gonna be your confirmation that support that you ask is here, is arrived. Me and Lisa are here for you. We are here for us, we are here for our families, we are here for our money, we are here for our joy, for our voices, for our impact to the world. So, wealthy, spiritual, happy community of people, it's not a job of one person. Remember that. I know that it's scary. I know it's easy to say, I will do it by myself. I will do it alone. I've been there. I've been there till the moment that I felt that there's no reason to stay here anymore. It was lonely. It was pointless. It was like absolutely not possible to do. So my love, you pray, you ask, we answer. And we are so welcome you to our community. You're born for the bigger game. Love you.